Hello YouTube! And in case you're wondering, the most broken champ is Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai's win rate is the highest in Emerald Plus. And if you're wondering, Kirei, is Rex an Elo Potion champion? I would say Emerald to Master-ish. I would say yes. I would say below and above that, not as much. But in that Elo range, it is really good, okay? However, you might be wondering, Kirei, but I'm not Emerald. Is Rek'Sai still good? It is only if you know how to gank. But I'll be showing you all the fundamentals I know for you to 1v9 and basically what you have to think and do to consistently, well, get kills on this champion. So the fundamentals I'll be explaining are not just applicable for Rek'Sai, it's for any other champion, okay? Anyway, let's talk about like laners first, okay? And this is a thing that not a lot of creators will explain, but it's probably very important, guys. Understanding lane matchups and understanding what each lane wants to do and how they're gonna play. So let's go top to bot and break down every single matchup and every single video you watch on my YouTube, okay? I'll try my best to explain, well, matchups, because if you understand matchups better, you become a better jungler, because essentially you understand like your laner psychology and know how to punish them, right? Like, I'm sure if you watch the early game course laner psychology part, it makes a lot more sense on how to kill people, and that comes as well with understanding matchups. But yeah, if you look at the matchups this game, right? Top lane, 100% volatile. Look at top lane. They're perma-fighting because, well, if Jax wants to last it, he has to push. And you might be wondering, Kirei, why are you not playing topside? I autopiloted. In my books, I should play topside in Season 16, because think like this, okay? What happens if Jax gets ahead against Gragas and Hecarim? He'll 1v9. You know, I mean, he's not as good against Brand Trash, but generally speaking, he's gonna be quite good against the top jungle, right? But anyway, regardless of my pathing, let's take a look at what I want to do this game to 1v9. So, mid lane matchup. Okay, mid lane matchup is low-key volatile too, and I'll tell you why. Because Diana has to jump in for trades. If he jumps in for a trade and Ahri has a charm, and I'm Rek'Sai that has crowd control as well, it's very easy to kill Diana. So, yeah, it's immediately against ranged, and Diana is not gonna perma just throw Q to last it. He's gonna lose lane quite badly if he does that. As for bot lane, why is it volatile? I mean, it's hook against hook champion, and because they're immobile, right? They can't really move. If Pyke lands a hook and I'm around, they're dead. It's that simple, okay? So now, for example, look, if there's no ward in this area here, which there's not, and we land the hook, they're dead. You see how they're playing safe now? Since they're playing safe, I can just go for the Krabby Patty. Actually, Krabby Patty's gone. Well, I guess Rek'Sai or Hecarim pathing was a bit faster. Okay, you see this wave here? This is laner psychology too. Even though you saw me here, the wave is bad here, you see? And because the wave is bad, Diana's like, oh my god, let's greet. Oh wait, that was the thing. That sucks. I want to knock up Diana, but maybe kill him here. I can throw Q, but that's all. Well, that is all I can do. Okay, it's a little bit unfortunate that Hecarim took the crap. And he was slightly faster than me, and he, got a mid lane kill. But, all good. That happens, it's part of the game. As for item, I go Titanic. So I can show you, even though like Hecarim got a nice kill and he got double crap, it's still gonna be Gucci. I think he got double crap at least, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I will just clear top to bot and farm up. And if you're wondering the elo, this is around diamond elo. But look, you see top lane wave. Where's Hecarim going? Hecarim started top to bot. And I'm gonna show you an experiment, okay? Right now, this wave here, my top laner can die to Hecarim. But me not pinging, my Jax probably won't think about Hecarim. Something you have to master as a jungler, no matter what you play, is jungle tracking. Imagine Gragas is pinging, gank top lane, and he sees this HP. Is Hecarim gonna gank? Of course. Not like always, but it's a very high chance, right? And as a jungler, it's your job to communicate, hey bro, enemy jungler exists. But in this case, I'm not pinging. Oh, let's do a test, okay? Remember how I said mid lane's volatile? Okay, Diana here didn't go in. He respected. But usually, they wouldn't. That's usually what Dianas would do. Okay, not the worst. I'll just help him push out the wave. Let me join the wave here for him. Being kind enough to push for him. And I'll take a plating while I'm at it. And now, of course, you see the bot lane. Hecarim should be pathing top the bot, okay? And because he should be pathing top the bot, I know bot lane fight will be a 3v3 potentially. So knowing it's going to be a 3v3, I have to ask myself, do we even win it? Yes or no? Like, that's the question you have to ask yourself. And my answer would be, no. But, if I counter gank and cover, this is fine. You see how the waves like this? I'm gonna base hit from behind in the bush. And I don't really want to fight. I'm just here in case Hecarim, for some reason, decided to gank and then freeze the wave or something. So do you see how, like, my support's pinging me to stay? I'm not gonna stay, and why is that? For the following reason. Because if I decide to stay here, and this guy decides to play safe, I would not get a kill here. This is Brent walking up, but it's RNG, you know? So even though my laners are dying here, that's okay. And this is what you have to understand as a jungler. If something's not guaranteed, don't bother. Continue farming, and wait for the next opportunity. And you might be thinking, Kirei, you're 0-0, Hecarim has 3 kills. Doesn't Rek'Sai fall off? It does. But if you're gonna play the way like I'm playing, it doesn't really fall off. But I'll show you how to play it properly. But I'm gonna take the topside camps here. And of course you can see enemy top lane very low. This is just a Rek'Sai classic. You can come from behind and you can kill him, right? And one thing, look, this is how to gank, okay? You see I'm pinging him back. Why I'm pinging him back? When he goes for that juicy minion, he doesn't see me. Now he's like, what the fuck? And now he's cooked. I mean, he's dead. He's ignited on, so goodbye to him. But do you see how I gank? I ping my laners, hey, careful. Because I don't want the enemy laner to feel afraid, you know? And if my Jax walks up, the Gragas will fall forward. Because he's like, oh, hey, I can play aggressive. But that's not the case. It's just understanding laner psychology. Very, very crucial. Anyway, right now, what's on the menu? Do you see how the Hecarim has 4 kills? And, well, my Ahri does not have ultimate. I cannot fight this. And that's okay. That's the thing as a jungle you have to understand, is that this champion has really good ganks. And because my laners are basically, you know, having a lot of CC, it's very easy to get kills. Especially if you're behind, that's completely fine. Do you see right now how, like, they could play for this objective here? Well, guess what? I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna take my camps. I'm gonna get tempo, which means I have the first move. And I'll try to cross map. Because even though enemy jungler is fed, right? If you give objectives and identify where you can get the kills, it's completely fine. So you see now, officially, Hecarim showed topside, okay? What am I trying to do? I'm gonna try to, like, gank bot lane and kill them. If Hecarim is a good jungler and he watched some Kirei fundamentals, he should right now be spam pinging me, careful. Sorry, his team careful, that I'm in the bot side. But let's see what happens. Come on, Pike. Oh. I can't believe what I just saw. He could have just jumped onto him and hooked him. He was gonna die. Okay, we're gonna catch the enemy in rotation. You see, he tried to rotate towards the bot lane, but then we killed him. This guy's no ward here. We got him. And now, of course, I want to get my item power spike. You see him doing the blue buff? Maybe we can kill him. Not bad. And now we got some juicy kills. But do you see how I was like behind before? With like 0 kills. Now I made a good comeback. And essentially it's me just making picks, right? And but my bike even griefed it, okay? And you know, he did some reportable stuff, but all good. But do you see how like I'm giving an objective, I'm getting tempo, there's an opportunity for me to kill the enemy team. If I don't kill the enemy team, I'm using numbers and rotating and making picks. If I cannot make picks, I get the waves. If I get the waves, I get numbers and vision. And by me knowing their positions, it's much easier to make a pick. You can see here my solo laners are like not doing too well, but that's okay. One small tip about Rek'Sai combo, right? Like I'm not sure if you know how to play Rek'Sai, but generally speaking, the Rek'Sai combo is pretty simple. You literally Q, alt attack, Q, Titanic. Your Q is an alt attack reset, Titanic is an alt attack reset, so you want to alt attack reset as much as possible. That's literally all. But yeah. Anyway. So it's pretty clear who I want to play with, right? I mean, my bot lane is, you know, 6-0, so we can all agree that I want to play bot lane. So this is like the Rek'Sai Deluxe, okay? You see this wave right there. Every single time there's a wave, there's kill opportunities. So what's going to end up happening now is that after I take this camp, I'm going to sprint bot lane on the wave and look for a fight. I think Hecarim is here. Or should be here. I'm not jumping in, but it seems like pretty free. Nice. And now I go for a dive. Oh, fuck. I fucked up a bit there, but... Oh my god, he's so low HP, but... All good. Oof. It's a complete shit show. Anyway, you might be wondering, Kirei, what's the next second item? So, honestly, you have two options, right? Option 1 is you go actually Collector, and you one-shot their booties. Or option 2, you can go Spear of Shojin, and be a bit of a bruiser. It depends on how much damage you have in your draft. So, in my current draft, I do believe that I should have enough damage. Hold on, did I just buy 2 longswords? Okay, it's fine. You know what? I'll show you guys the Collector build. I outspotted here a bit, but all good. But basically, I personally like the Collector build if I really want a 1v9. Even though I don't really need more damage. If you go Assassin, you're strong on the side lane. And I'll show you how to play side lane. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna clear my camps. I'm just chilling, right? And after I clear my camps... Hold up. If you hook him, he's dead. I'll just take his camps here. Oh, this guy's cooked. Okay, I don't think enemy Hecarim is going to be contesting me here, so... We good. And that's why Hecarim or Rek'Sai is balanced. Do you see? I basically alt-tech resetted everything. And then I killed him. And that fast combo, he just got tapped. So especially with Collector, it's super easy to just one-shot, you know? The way he's playing is... a bit suspicious, but... all good. But yeah, anyway... I'm gonna full clear here. And after my full clear, I'm dipping. Do you see how the objective is spawning in like 20 seconds? Usually right before objectives, you have to be asking yourself, okay, can I contest it? Yay or nay? Right now, I don't have ultimate. And one thing I really want to highlight on Rek'Sai is that you are super strong. In small skirmishes or side lane. In 5v5, you're not as strong. So, you'll have to think twice about if you can contest or not. Not sure what my pike is doing, but... Quick one shot. And they got cooked. I guess that as well. But you can see, right? My damage though, especially with Collector, is crazy. Like, especially with this build, this is literally the highest. Okay, this is not like the highest, right? You can go like another lethality first item, but in my personal opinion on Rek'Sai, this build is like very, very, very good. Especially if you want to one-shot someone. You can easily one-tap people. But yeah, anyway, what's the next objective on the menu right now? So you can see enemy team has 2 Drakes, but who cares? They should not be able to get any other Drake, because right now I'll have like the power in the game. And okay, you see how my laners are playing aggressive there? Usually if your laners are playing this aggressive without you, you should ping them back. And of course, I can make it very simple, but hey, I'm gonna show you a common rookie mistake. Right now, what a lot of junglers do is that they see a top lane kill, and just so you know, this is a kill, okay? Okay, I'm pretty sure it should be a kill. Oh, let me just nuke him. On ult, E him. And he's dead. But here's the deal. If you make a kill somewhere, okay, and you think your laners are in danger, you should ping them back. In this case, well, my laners are burger chilling, but generally speaking, you have to make sure that you ping your laners back if you decide to go for a top lane play. So if you recognize an 100% play and you're based on a cross map, make sure to communicate that. So this is Rek'Sai, sorry, Hecarim. I just want to show you my damage. This is without ultimate, okay? And I missed my Q. If I hit my ultimate, he was gonna die. I can promise you that. But yeah, anyway. My next item is gonna be Shojin though. Because right now, this is the build where like I don't really have any cooldown reduction. You can see 0 ability haste. And this item kind of gives me a little bit of ability haste. So I'm gonna go this as 3rd item. I would have went Black Cleaver if the enemy team was a bit tanky. So when it comes to Rek'Sai build, it's usually Titanic first. You can go Strikebreaker first as well. If the enemy team has immobile carries, and if you slow them, they're cooked. But in this case, I can just buy stats, right? I can just buy Titanic and just fuck them up. But yeah, it's important to know your limit of your champ as well, the damage-wise. But anyways, you see here right now, I'm pinging them back simply because I'm not there. I'm gonna ult at him. Oh. Double kill. But yeah, my damage is really cracked. Oh, you don't want to do that, bros. And now enemy team is meant to boom. But do you see basically how like I was 0-0 in the early game? Enemy hacking a lot of kills. But by me cross-mapping, looking for another player, right? Well, this all happened. And simply understanding when you can fight and when you cannot fight, that helps a lot. And you see enemy jungle writing, jungle rule, much impact. But hey man, like in this type of game especially, right? Even though you're behind, you should not be sweating that hard. It's very crucial that you're patient, you're looking for picks, and play towards your strengths, which is smaller skirmishes. If you think you cannot win a fight, don't fight it. Because Rek'Sai is a champ where if you make a pick on the side lane, right, you just get so much gold. You can split push, you have really good ganks, you have side lane push right, and it's very easy to do things. And yeah, that guy's like a diamond jungler, right? But essentially, yeah, I mean, this champion I would really recommend if you're around the emerald range. I think even the diamond has pretty decent win rate, by the way. You can see win rate is still like the highest. But, and you can see as well, like it's between Strikebreaker as well, right? So depending on what you play against, it might be better. But make sure to like watch Rek'Sai OTPs to understand how this champion works. It's not too complicated, but I would say fundamentals is the most important thing. Like, if you know how to gank, if you understand tempo, you're chilling. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I wish all of you guys a wonderful day, and have a good one. Peace! Much love!